Good morning. Good morning. Give everybody a few minutes to get in, a minute or so, and I will be right back. Do 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 do. Oh, let's see. Ooh, so loud. Can't do that. Gotta make it very quiet. Let's see. Good morning. Good morning. Hello there. Who is with me this morning? How are you? What's on my shirt? Om. The Om sign. Hi, Kevin. Good morning. Alessandro. Hello. Ciao. How is everybody on this lovely, what is today? Today's Tuesday, correct? Tuesday morning. Oh, I gotta turn off my, hang on guys. Turn off my, my noises thingies on my phone. Thank you, Kevin. Hey, Mighty V, good morning. How are you guys? How did everybody make it through the moon last night? Did everybody survive? Everybody's okay? Actually, I had a good night, a good afternoon and night last night. And I slept much better than I have in ages. Don't lose the chat again. I'm not gonna lose the chat again, V. I put the camera, my phone back in this way, vertical, in vertical, so the chat stays. But if you film the live with the phone in the other way, in the horizontal pattern, the chat disappears, and I don't know why. Racing King, good morning. Hello. Thanks for being here, guys. So I was just saying, the full moon last night, yeah, it was great. It was beautiful. It was cloudy and shitty here, so I really didn't get to see much of it. But I actually slept much better, much more peaceful last night. Didn't sleep all night, broken up, of course, but it was much better than it has been in a while, and to the point where this morning, like, the dream space was beautiful and very, very clear, and I remember, like, as I felt my body starting to wake up this morning, light starting to come in, all of that stuff, I was in such a beautiful dream space. I did not want to wake up, did not want to open my eyes. And I just really had a drag ass time getting out of bed this morning. But yeah, so things, they feel really nice this morning. There's just this kind of like a good energy. I feel like I don't even want to say hopeful, but re kind of energized in all of this. Yeah, so things kind of feel really good. And today, let's see, let me go through the messages. I am doing well, Racer King, thank you. Have a good day. God bless. Thank you. You as well. Good afternoon from the Netherlands. It's crazy. There is so many people from the Netherlands. It really, That's cool. I don't know what that logarithm or algorithm is all about, but that's really fucking cool. I'm curious to get will I marry you? And I don't know you, so no, I won't. So much better energy. Yep, compared to the past few days. Hardly believe it. Be awesome. Stop yapping. Goodbye. Goodbye, whoever said that. You don't belong here. I am from South Florida, Racer King. All right. Good morning, Jamie. So those of you who know me and have been here for a while know my friend Jamie. And today is a very, 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 very special day. It is Jamie's birthday. And so, although I sang her happy birthday already this morning in my message, I'm going to sing her happy birthday again right here. So can you guys join me in wishing Jamie a happy birthday? And I'm going to sing it very quick. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dearest Jamie. Happy birthday to you. I love you, Jamie. Mwah. All right, guys. Racer King, New Hampshire. You're up in New Hampshire, up there. Yeah, it's beautiful up there, right? I've never been to New Hampshire, but I from what I understand, it's got beautiful changes of seasons, and it's just a really nice place to be. So, I love you too, Jamie. Always, always, always so much, my birthday girl. And we will make up for that when you get back to Florida, and we will hang out and have fun and play. Oh, okay. Take a few breaths. Let everybody come on in to visit. If you guys have anything that you would like to share, discuss, I have a couple of things I just kind of wanted to maybe sort of talk about a little bit, but kind of want 717 and 7 people here and 1 like. Here we go again with the 7s and the 1s today, guys. All right, guys, let's see. What am I drinking, Bailey? I am drinking lemon and water with a little bit of Himalayan salt in it. As I've told everybody, I recently, like 3 weeks ago, whatever, quit smoking cigarettes. And I've been having a lot of crap come up out of my bleh, and out of my lungs. So the lemon water with the Himalayan salt really helps to kind of break stuff up, and especially in the mornings. It's mostly in the mornings that I feel really choky, coffee, kind of mucusy. Blech, yeah. Mighty V, by the way, I think you think your sacral chakra is fine. All right, I trust you, darling. You know your sacral chakra better than I do, V. So, all right. So, all right. I don't really know how to get into this, so I'm gonna try to. Let's talk about this. I want to talk about what it means to be successful and what it means to leave your legacy or your mark on the world. Because this is something, oh my God, because this is something that has been coming up consistently in my conversations with just people that I'm friends with in the world, right? So many, and I'm going to bring this back into those of us who are divine feminines on this journey, or who have identified initially as divine feminine, because I'm speaking from my peer group as well as for myself. Let me see. I'll try to. Hi, Alex. Welcome. I'll try to be nice until you say something silly. I say lots of shit that's silly. All right. So, I mean, as you know, this is my career. This is my livelihood. This is what I do for a living. Healing sessions, tarot readings, spiritual guidance, plant medicine facilitation. This is my livelihood. And it hasn't. It has had periods of being very lucrative and, financially abundant for me. As of the last year and a half, it has not been. And I am not the only spiritual teacher that is related to this tribe, let alone, sorry guys, hang on. Let alone person in the tribe that you that are being affected in this way. Okay, many of the feminine's livelihoods are they're struggling right now financially, and I'm not saying that from a lack mentality. I'm saying that from an actual reality of things. Hang on a second. Hang on, I gotta block this person because people are just evil in this world. I already got your IP com. I don't know what is going on with all of that, but I'm sorry, guys. Anyway, so many of my friends, other women that I know that are working in the spiritual community are having a hard time with things financially right now, that things are not productive, and they haven't been for a while. Things kind of had trickled off a lot. And it has forced many of us to look at what we are doing, how we are doing things, and it has tested our faith to the point of really attempting to break us. And there have been moments where it has knocked my ass out bad. I have since found this place of faith, regardless of my financial situation. I have, and that's not really the faith is the point of it, because I have been notoriously the 11th hour girl. Shit just everything always just comes down to the wire for me, and then God just kind of swoops in, and that miracle, that blessing that I've always needed happens, or the inspiration, or the whatever it is that I need in that moment comes through. Dude, Alex, something about a hacker I saw you wrote. I really wish that there was a hacker who could go in and erase all of our financial debt. That's what I like. Why can't hackers use their skills for good to help humanity by doing things like that and helping us all rise together? Anyway. All right, so getting back to what I was saying. So many of us have been talking about what does success mean? We're not making a lot of money right now. We're just not. It's the fact of the matter. And so many of us feel defeated, deflated, like we've missed the boat somewhere, like we've done something wrong. And I was in that energy for quite a while, a good while, about a year and a half ago. And I've been working through this throughout. And I went from periods of manically trying to create content and keep up with algorithms and blah, 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 blah. And it made me absolutely bananas trying to do that. And I was miserable, just miserable. It wasn't my heart. It wasn't coming from that place of genuineness. And I attempted to look at figuring out how to do a business model and business plans. And although I am a Capricorn, and I am programmed, I guess, to have a lot of that business sense, I guess, it eludes me completely. So I tried all of those things. I looked at what other people were doing. I emulated this. And more I felt myself getting away from who I was and me. And so I kind of just stopped everything and regrouped myself and said, and went back to the space in which I created my channel. Okay, back in the day, I barely even knew what YouTube was when I started this channel. My children, who were teenagers at the time and younger, preteen and teens, had to teach me. Literally wrote down step by step on a legal pad for me how to do a video, how to do all of this shit, and used to help me in the beginning get this done. So when I tell you like this was something, and I didn't know how to advertise it, and I completely had put my full faith and trust in the divine, and those who were meant to find me would find me. And I remember being so fucking ecstatic, tickled pink to the fucking bone when the first people who weren't my friends actually like started watching my videos and commenting, and I never forget, like the first time I had 100 views and followers, and it was just amazing. But it happened organically. It happened organically because I was in a place where I was trusting my guidance, and I was doing everything that I was meant to do. It wasn't about this very detailed, structured plan. I wasn't about selling myself. It wasn't about any of those things. It was about literally me showing up initially on my bedroom floor in my home with my kids, my dogs running wild. That was what it was. and it worked. And it worked. But somewhere along the way, things shifted. And I have to be honest, I think a part of what shifted was me. I had gotten, now many of you know, the twin flame journey is a very long, grueling process. And it is really, truly, ultimately a process of healing ourselves through a mirror. And then it's about all the other stuff. And I got really, really tired of constantly talking about, because everybody just wanted to hear about their other person. And people weren't focusing on themselves. So I got really tired of like doing it. And I was getting very like, I was over it, and it wasn't fun anymore. And even doing my personal readings for people became less. I loved doing them. I loved the people I was talking to, but it started to become almost frustrating because people didn't want to talk about themselves and what they needed to work on. They just wanted to attach to this other person. And I had been coming into, for quite a while, a place of becoming non-attached to the person. And so it was very difficult for me to be in both worlds at the same time. And so needless to say, I really truly believe that a big part of what happened for me is as I became more disenchanted with what I was doing, dissatisfied, not as like excited and happy anymore, it all started to just go away. But I needed to find something that was bringing me that happiness, and I kind of got lost in that for a while. I now realize that it's not about, and again, it comes back to like, it's about me just showing up as me, you guys, and talking about whatever it is that you guys want to talk about that comes up in my life that can help people in their practical everyday lives, as well as discuss the bigger spiritual cosmic things. So I feel like there's a level of expansiveness to all of this. And that's why like the twin flame thing, although yes, it is being reactivated in a very big way right now. There is a new, and as I say, the twin flame journey is being reactivated right now. The script Superheroes is on. So you can't make this shit up, you guys. Okay. Finding our way back to being able to help humanity in whatever way we so need. Now, financially, as I said, many of us are having a difficult time. And I do believe that the more we step into our truest version of ourselves, um, and again, just keep showing up, whatever that looks like, is the way to move forward. Um, in in becoming what is successful. Now, what is successful? Obviously, we need money to live in the 3D world right now, right? We have to pay our bills. We have to make ends meet. Um, but success is so much more than that. And that is where my shift really went from having to hustle to try to make the algorithms work and all of those things and produce content and keep up with the other teachers, and they're doing like fucking 10 videos a day, and couldn't do it. I just couldn't do it. I feel like it works smarter, not harder. I feel like there's a better way to do things, and I'm not going to. And this is, and my a friend said to me this weekend, she and I were talking about doing a collaboration together in business, and she said we need a business plan and we need structure and we need this, and we need to sell ourselves, and literally everything she was saying was like, it was triggering me. It was because words mean different things to different people. They have underlying meanings. So when she said sell herself, to her that wasn't a negative connotation. That was something her dad had been a salesman. Like it was like a thing for her. But for me, it made me shudder inside, because I don't sell myself. I will never sell myself, not for fucking sale. I am not in competition with anybody. Those who are meant to work with me are gonna find me, just the way 6,700 people have found my YouTube channel organically. That is still going to be the case. And I truly 100% within my core believe that. And so selling myself means I have to prove my worth to you. I need to prove something. I need to be better than something else or someone else, or offer some. Dude, I am an original. The only person who can offer what I can offer is me. So there is no competition. There is, and those people will come. Those people who are meant to be here to work with me to at the level of the work that I do, they've always found me before, and they will continue to find me. This time for me has been a true test of my faith in believing in myself, and that I am good enough just as I am to be here, to be seen, without having to claw or fight my way to get it. I am powerful in my own right. And all of you are too. And this is the thing. You have to trust. And God, if you go through this course, God is going to take you right there to the fucking edge. Right to the end. Where, hang on. Where you are at risk of losing everything. And then you anchor back into that faith and you trust. And that's where I'm at. That's where I'm at. So to me, success is the mark that I leave, the legacy that I leave. It's in that one person that gets something out of what I share. It's that simple. All right, hang on. I'm going to go back and read some of the comments quick. Good morning, Albert. Subbed and liked this. Take care and be blessed. Thank you, Albert. Thank you so much. Be blessed and have a beautiful day as well. Tai Kai, welcome from North Korea. Thanks for being here. All right, and the things that have brought me to this place. Now, this hasn't been an easy place, I want to say, to get to on a mental, emotional level of being able to just surrender to the process of the steps being guided and taking the steps when you're when spirit guides you to, and trusting in all of this. It's not easy, you guys. But the things that have reminded me of this, up until as recently as yesterday. So there is Alessandro, I don't know if you're still here. Alessandro recently started following me on my Instagram. Pretty recently, and he is here. And I didn't know who he was, and I had no idea that he was aware of who I was. I didn't know he actually knew me. I just thought he saw my Insta and followed. And yesterday, and he's come on a couple of my lives recently, and yesterday I just liked one of his things and just said hi on Insta, and I found out that he had actually been following for 5 or 6 years, and how I had touched parts of his life, and I didn't even know it. I had no fucking clue, and that spoke volumes to me. That spoke volumes to me on what true success is, what true legacy is. It's not about the money. And I get so emotional because it really just touched my fucking heart and made me feel so seen, which is something that I don't always feel basic in my regular life. Okay. Bring it back down for a second, guys. Hang on. Don't want to get too crazy over the top emotional. But it was true. So, Alessandro, thank you for that message yesterday, because it really impacted me in such a powerful way. So thank you. Let's see, what did you say, Alessandro? I believe success is feeling that impersonal vibe that allows to surf on all situations. No inherent outcomes, just awareness of an unknown protection. Yes. We are divinely protected. We are divinely protected. So, legacy, success. Yeah, money's important. And I welcome it openly into my experience, but with ease and grace. Somebody had said something. Who was it? Oh my God. Okay. So my oldest kid, their dad remarried back a long time ago and has another set of kids and a wife and all of that. So my oldest was sharing a story with me not too long ago about their stepmom, I guess, and one of the little brothers. And the stepmom is a very devout Christian. No judgment there, just putting it out there to explain where this comes from. And she was talking to Izzy about her how she wished the boys would be, the little brothers would be when they grew up. And she said she wishes for them to be hardworking and obedient. And I was like, whew. And Izzy was like, I couldn't believe she said that. Izzy was like, wow, talk about wanting to just raise sheep and not leaders. And I said, right? But more than that, it was that hard working. Yes, we are all capable of hard work, but you know what? Life is not meant to be hard. None of this is meant to be hard. Somewhere along the way, yes, putting in a good day's work towards something is, but it doesn't have to be hard. It shouldn't fucking be hard. It should be something that brings you joy, that you look forward to, that inspires you. And yes, there will be times where things might get challenging. There might be, maybe your business blows up like great and you have so many clients that like you have to work 1,000,000 hours and you go, oh my God, all right, I have to hire some more people, whatever. But it should never be fucking hard. And I felt like so many people are put so much pride into their suffering, into that grueling, I worked 16 hours a day. Like, I feel like it's a Bad Country song about all of the heavy, hard stuff. And it's like, no, it's right. Exactly. Life is meant to flow and be fun. And that needs to permeate all areas of your life, you guys. So I want, if you get anything out of this today, anything at all, take a step back. Look at, yes, Jamie, they use the grind and the hustle like a badge of honor. Like, I'm a martyr. Look at, I'm a martyr. I'm a victim. Look how hard I work. It's grueling. And yes, some of their jobs are grueling, and I get it. But it doesn't have to be. And why do you choose to live a life that you're welcoming in every day? You go to work to a job you fucking hate, or that you feel that way about, like that you're just miserable getting up out of bed in the morning. Like, why would you welcome that into your world? You're just asking to be unhappy every day. One of the biggest questions I think people ask me when it's not about their twin flame is, what's my mission? How do I know what I'm meant to do? This is the simplest fucking question to answer for anybody is, what do you love? What are you passionate about? Go back to that little kid you were, and what were the things that excited you about life? That is your mission. That is your, obviously you have to like grow it up a little bit. Like, for me, I used to love playing with like mud and trees and plants and making potions and doing all of this crazy mystical-y kind of shit and playing teacher. And lo and behold, here I am as a grown-up, playing teacher, not playing teacher, being teacher. I mix potions, I play with oils, I play with plant medicine, all of the things that really brought me joy. And as a child are now things that bring me joy now, that will and do make me an income. Now, am I, and yeah, like I said, guys, it's been really kind of, tough. But again, this is my faith. This is my strength. This is me believing and knowing that the money and the finances will come as I continue to go back to that place of trusting and being in the joy for what I do. So resume joy. And that is why I've been coming on every morning with you guys. Always, always, always. I literally missed Sunday morning not coming on. Like I look forward to this. I look forward to this. And again, I'm not saying I'm going to do it every single day because I'm not ready to commit to what days, because honestly, I don't know how I'll feel in the morning. I don't know how I'll sleep the night before. And I think that right now is the only reason why I'm not ready to commit and set a schedule every day for a specific time. Because like this morning I slept in a little later because I really was just in this very blissful space and I didn't want to interrupt it yet. Like it wasn't time. And I would hate for me to schedule and commit and yada, yada, yada. You guys get it. So is there anything, let me go back and see, and if there's anything anybody else would like to discuss. V, you haven't worked a 9 to 5 in more than 5 years. Right, exactly. And okay, so wait, here's the other thing actually I want to add to that is in the last year and a half, when I have been in this frantic panic mode, I have gone out and gotten several in between jobs, trying to make money, scramble, have to pay the bills. Every single job has blown the fuck up until the most recent one, which I got fired from in January. And that was just a complete and total joke in and of itself. But every single job. So I know I'm not meant to do the mundane, the ordinary, that the people who are meant to find me to work with me will come and find me and work with me. Because honestly, there's a certain level, and I'm not talking about myself only, I'm talking about us in general, the spiritualists that do the kind of work that we do. This heavy energy, healing, clearing, opening people up, activating people. Shit's not for everybody. It's not just for the general fucking public at large most of the time. And people have to really come to a place where they're prepared to set out on this journey. And that is why those of you who are here and have been here for this long, you guys know that shit. So I have full faith and courage and testament in myself and in all of you that you too. But it takes a big step. I mean, when I started Shamama, I had my massage therapy business. And literally, one by one, from when I got the call from Spirit, God, that I was to start doing this, I resisted. And God took, one by one, every one of those massage therapy clients away, and I had nothing. And I was fucking freaking. And God said, I told you what you need to do. Get your ass on YouTube and start making these videos. And I did. I surrendered. And I feel like that's the piece for all these months I've been, not the surrendered piece, but the really coming back to finding the joy. And this has brought that back to me. And I thank you guys for that as well, because you guys being here is what, makes this worth it. Because otherwise I'm just sitting here fucking talking to myself, and that's kind of boring and a little crazy sometimes. All right, let's see. V, I've always loved music and making it since you were a child. So see, there you go. Thank you, Jamie. Thank you. Good for you. You know that. Same boat, keeping the faith and trusting in the process while continuing to be authentic and patient. Yeah, I mean, that's it. Alex, you write a lot of stuff and then you retract it. I don't know if what the hell that's all about. Thank you, Jamie. Just feels a bit embarrassing to be on the dole while music making isn't making me anyway. However, I do. Right. Well, V, exactly. Like, I don't know what the dole means. I don't know what that word is. But that's exactly right. How embarrassing is it to be a quote unquote amazing spiritual teacher? I mean, I know my skills. I know what I do. I mean, I am fucking great at what I do. I know that. That's not ego. That's spiritual pride. Like, I have worked my gifts and I know what I'm capable of. And to have that pride and then to like realize you got no fucking clients. It fucking breaks you. It makes you question and doubt yourself and feel like unseen and unappreciated. But then shit like Alessandro comes in out of nowhere, and reminds me that I do make a difference. And I have to come back to that faith. And we all need to come back to that faith. That's witchcraft. Yes, it's witchcraft. It's magic. It's God. It's the divine. It's the angels. It's the galactics. It's all of that, Gear Jammer. And there's nothing wrong with witchcraft as long as it's beautiful and loving and light. Ain't no evil here, baby. Ain't no evil here. Okay, it is not God. Okay, I'm not going to debate God with you, so if you want to do that, you can go do that someplace else. If you're not here for what we're here for, I can block you or you can leave. It's up to you. Everything is of God. Everything is of God. So, let's see, guys. Is there anything else? Bye, Gear Jammer. Ciao. Out of there. All right. And everything is God. Everything is God. And if it's used from a place of love, okay, purity, yes, white witches, yes, we have shadows. Yes, there's dark. Yes, there's this. We don't do that here. We don't do that here. Even when people send bad juju to me, I send it back to them with love. I send them back love. I say, take everything you have, wrap it in a bubble of love, and here you go, guys. I wish no ill will to anyone. To anyone. I want to see us all succeed. I want to see us all flourish. I want to see us all be the best, most amazing versions of ourselves that we can be. That's what it's about. Raising each other up. Because there's enough for everybody. No one has to be better than anybody else. Together we rise. And that's what humanity and community is all about. And that's what this tribe is all about. So, all right, guys. I don't do embrace your shadow. I am lovely. No, okay, so, all right, hang on. Let me just address that really quickly. You have to embrace your shadow. You have to be, and embrace your shadow, it means, to me, embrace your shadow means be 110% consciously aware of your shit, of your shadow, of the darkness that you possess, because we all possess it. And I will even go maybe a step further and say, yes, there are times when our shadow is necessary. I mean, think about Christ. Think about Christ, the Christ, flipping tables in the temple. Even he had shadow in those moments, and it was justifiable. So there are justifiable times for shadow. There are. However, we don't lead with that. And we also, in having our awareness, know when it is okay and when it is not okay to allow our shadow to run the show. Because there are times that it is. Now, those times should be few and far between. Because as we awaken, as we come more into a life of a life by our own design is what I'm hearing. Having the jobs, the people that we love, the community that supports us. As we come into this framework, you guys, there's less and less need for the shadow because we're all rising into our goodness into our kindness, into our hearts, we're working to eradicate the need for all the friction in the world. So yeah. So yes, I lead with love and light always as well. But V, keep your shadow in your back pocket. Keep friends with it, because you never know when it will be justifiable for you to call upon those powers. There's power in that. Think about, we talked about using the water element yesterday. I'm gonna keep fucking talking, I guess. If you think about the elements, right? The elements all have extremes. Water could be one drop of water, or it could be a fucking tsunami of water. Fire can be a nice, warm, toasty little campfire, or it could be a 5-alarm blazing fucking inferno. Okay? So there is a range, is what I'm saying, V. And to all of you, there is a range of our shadow as well. And it's knowing how to work within that range. Keeping it balanced is being in that love and light kind of neutral zone of, I'm here, I'm present, and I'm ready for whatever the situation calls for me to do, be, etc. So be open to that and work with your elements. And it really does. I work with the elements all the time in meditation and balancing and checking in with if things are a little off in one side or the other, if I'm feeling a little too fiery and zzz, or if I need to kind of bring that fire down a little bit and kind of taper it a little bit. Anyway, all right, guys. All right, keep it in the back pocket, V. Yes. Okay. I do work on healing wounds when they do show up, but I far prefer being happy and cheerful, obviously. Well, yeah, I mean, like, yeah, but we have to do the work. We have to do the work, because then we don't grow. We don't grow. And I mean, like, and for me, I go looking for it. Like, I go looking, digging for the stuff I have to heal. You know, I analyze and process all of my experiences, because I want to learn and grow and understand myself to the deepest levels that I possibly can. And that is fun for me. It's like solving puzzles. It's like doing a puzzle for me. It's like, where can I trace this back to? Okay, this triggered me. Now let me go back and see, like, why and where. And when I was a little girl, I do all that little fucking spider webbing stuff. All right. Anyway, you are very welcome, V. Always, again, I'm here anytime. All right, guys, I am going to end this. I'm not going to do a card today. I don't feel like it. But I will be doing a card for the membership section. So if you guys want to join the membership section, you can do that on the channel. There's a whole bunch of different levels. It isn't expensive. I think it's like 99 cents or whatever. I don't know. And up. So if you guys want to support me, you're always welcome. You can always donate to the channel, either here or on my website. I always appreciate you guys. And I'm always available for sessions, so don't forget. And I'm sending everybody so much love and light. Gratitude and blessings. Always beautiful souls. I love you. I love you. I love you. Mwah. And we'll talk again tomorrow. Have a great day, everybody. Bye.